All right, guys, let's talk about this hot fix. Let's talk about the new update, right? I am I'm not gonna sit here and read verbatim. You can see it on the screen. If you're a listener, if you're listening only, we're talking about some main things here. Lepic got some changes. If you're a Lepic main out there, if you're just listening to this YouTube video, he got some slight tweaks, but he still does what he does. He still kills bosses. He's still a boss killer. He's always been a boss killer. They streamlined his stuff. That's all they did. They just streamlined some stuff, tweak some damage. I mean, tweak some mana costs, and that's it. Tweak some damage, buffed it up. He was being left in the dust anyway. I haven't seen a Lepic out there in a long time, a long time. Like by the time you use Lepic, you change your Master of Arms around. You change it. You do your whole weapon swap thing that you do or whatever you do. Um, you try to gun down the enemy. Glaze already done it. Glaze already gunned down the enemy. You try to hit him with your skills. Now, mind you, I don't know if they need to change this or not. I think it's a cool feature, but whatever. I don't think Lepic mains like it. He takes his arm, he cocks it, he does the whole swing thing with his arm, go with the robot arm, and then he starts throwing out all these balls that cover the whole screen, and you used to see the enemy's health bar melt. And that's what it used to do. Now Haley's are in the back, just I got this, chill out, literally. And ATAMs came out on the board, and Serena's in the sky saying, hold my beer. And then with a new sniper rifle, the Sharon mains, these Sharon mains, they came out of the woodworks. They got ATAMs. They was like, I can use overclocked edge again. Again, no one's using battle suit melting rounds. Again, I've yet to see a dome of electricity get shot from a Sharon's hands to the shock nut. Haven't seen it pop out to where they're just like, all right, everybody, don't worry, I got this. No, they're back there swinging their sword by themselves and aiming with ATAMs and dropping their HP down, making sure that the enemy doesn't hit them and one-shotting things. That's Sharon's do. Sneaky little roaches. Yeah, Sharon, man, they got a new sniper rifle. It's not meant for them, but they use it anyway. Jaber got a buff.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
Anyway, so the thing I want to say about Jaber, not enough people play him for us to really see his problems. So there needs to be more people playing him for us to see his problems. He ain't got nothing really going for him. He ain't got no good weapon that goes with him. He don't got no good external components that go with him, as far as I know. He don't clear maps as effectively. Jaber don't got no jiggle physics. Maybe they should turn Jaber into Jaberina, and maybe he'll do better. I don't know, but Jaber had potential. He looked cool. He looked cool on paper. You look at his little Descendant intro. It's like, oh man, that's cool. And then you get out there and everyone's just like, ew, why? Blair. Let's talk about Blair. Blair needed the one thing that he did get. I'm not saying he don't need more work, but he did get the thing that he needed, which was damage. He needed all of the damage, all of it. He used to do big things, truly deadly cuisines, throwing out fireballs, blazing the battlefield. I don't like it that truly deadly cuisine takes away the whole explosion part of it. I feel like it should do more of that, or it should, let's say you take it away, right? But then it exploded twice. You throw the fireball, it hits and it explodes. But then after the explosion, it implodes on itself and then like creates a shockwave. I'm talking about some crazy stuff, but I mean, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, come on. There's so many different things you can do with or if truly deadly cuisine, you threw it and it exploded, and I don't know, give it a mushroom cloud. I mean, is this a nuclear explosion or something? I don't know, man. I want more. I want more boom. I want to see the world burn, and I want it to happen with Blair. I think we deserve that at this point. I think that his flame that comes out of his hand should burn the ground. It should burn the ground. It's fire. He's already doing it. It should have a flame zone. It should leave flame zones. Hatches of flame zones or something. It should do something, man. More fire, man. If Freyna can nuke a whole battlefield with poison, if Inez or Inez, dang it, if Inez can throw out rings of lightning, Bunny can run like lightning. You know, Jaber's got turrets. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up Jaber again. I'm not trying to shoot that boy any shots, man. He's a trooper, but I mean, he ain't as bad as Eugen. Eugen didn't even get touched in this patch. No one cares about that guy. There's many things that Blair needed, and a big one was his damage. You got the giant fireball going up. I don't know, math. It went up 12,000%. 12,000%, right? It went up by a lot. Small fireballs went up by a lot. Flame zone damage has been standardized across the board from 36% to 72%. Very good. Truly Deadly Cuisine damage doubled. I mean, it needed it. It got nerfed a long time ago. It used to do good stuff. It used to do big explosions, big bangs, big damage, crit build Blair with 0 cooldown on Truly Deadly Cuisine. That was chef's kiss. People loved it. It was great. The other transcendents that he has aren't really too good. The Incendiary Bomb, I like it, but I don't know, man. It's his softball throw, you know, the underhand pitch that he does with it. It just seems stupid. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It just seems stupid. I don't know why he just doesn't throw it overhand, and you know, so I feel like I can get more of an arch with it. Instead, it's a light softball throw. If I could throw it overhand and hit the enemy with it, you know, I think I would feel better about that. If Incendiary Bomb changed the animation from a softball underhand pitch to an overhead real baseball throw, fantastic. I think that would make more people use it. I don't think people, I know I have an Incendiary Bomb build on the channel because I want to use it that bad. But man, it looks stupid when he throws it out on the ground. It looks really stupid. It's like someone thought about the animation that he already does and was like, I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit. And that wasn't the way to go, but I digress. Luna got some changes. A little buff. Ezimo, we talk about Blair. Ezimo got a bunch of changes. Like, he's got so much stuff going on that they was like, he's too strong, he's too weak here. His cooldowns have been standardized a little bit. His bombs and his stacking and all the things that's going around. They're cooking with him. They got big plans for this guy with the amount of stuff that I'm seeing here. They got a lot of. They did a lot of tweaks to this guy, man. I don't see SMOs. I don't really know too many people who play them. But again, you can see it on the screen. It's there for a second. You can pause it. You can read it. I'm not gonna. No one's really playing him. No one really cares. Enzo is a big deal. This Enzo thing's a big deal. The stat cooldown got decreased. MP cost decreased. Explosion damage for the explosive drone. That's for the explosive drone. The explosive drone's stupid. The explosive drone is super stupid. It shoots out so fast, so far to do middling damage, and now it does a lot more damage now. But that thing should track. It should. If it tracked, it would be okay. And I think that's what we want. We want it to be okay. It's not okay. People probably only use it because they accidentally hit the X button, not X button, but the 2 to use it, the circle button or whatever. It's just bad. It's bad. The whole reinforced front line, that I want to say that's the drone, right? I want to say that's not the drone. It's not the drone. No, that's not the drone. Reinforced front lines. Oh, that's the one. the 1 has been increased a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I'll look into Enzo just to clarify that, just to see what that actually is. The concentrated fire, I want to say that's his 4. Stat cooldown reduced by 5 seconds. Huge. The cooldown itself 0.5. Okay. MP cost, that was a big deal. I didn't like the MP cost on that. It almost felt like it cost us a little too much for some reason. I didn't like that. The concentrated fire. People have been putting out builds on this thing because you put out the way you kit him out and get everything going. Eventually, you don't have any damage with the drone. It's just kind of there, just giving you ammo. It's just an ammo supplier. Now it should be doing some decent damage. I have an Enzo build that actually uses the drone to do a lot of damage already. So that means I just got a buff. So that was nice. A lot of people don't use the drone to do that, but I did do that. Now, let's finish off this. Let's try to get through this video a little bit quicker. Inez got nerfed. Inez is still good. There's a bunch of clickbaity videos out there on post-patch nerf Inez build perfected or whatever. I may do one. She's still the same old Inez. She's still good. Her kit is not. She got nerfed a little bit, but her kit's still broken. That's what makes a good descendant and a bad descendant. Kits, their overall kit has to be good. I'll use Enzo as an example. His 1 supply firearm enhancer. That's what I was looking up before. That supply firearm enhancer. Where is the front line? The front line is combat suit, perfect support. All right. I don't know what that is. I'm looking at my screen at the same time while I'm trying to figure out what this reinforced frontline thing is. I don't see it. Anyway, the kit of a character, Enzo's 1 buffs the team, gives ammo and stuff. His 2 is supposed to keep enemies off of him. It should track, but anyway. The 3 supports him directly to keep him in the fight because he is a supporter. Why not support himself? That's awesome. That's awesome to see. Perfect support supports the entire team, granting ammo, increased attack, all reload modifiers. It's a perfect kit. The Anais kit is really good. Bad characters in the First Descendant have bad kits. That's what makes them bad. The reason no one's using Eugen is because his kit is bad. He has 4 skills that do the same thing. Solidary healing. It's a drone you gotta stick around with this person for? I don't get it. Why do I have to stick around with them? I don't want to be on, and you can't. Eugen ain't keeping up with Inez. He ain't keeping up with Bunny. He can barely keep up with Glay. We're using a support drone. You got to stay in range to give support to. Come on, Eugen. Come on. Why we doing that? That's stupid. And then restructure serum. It would be good, but you put on proliferating allergy or something with it, you change the whole thing about it. It turns into poison, basically. That whole transcendent thing basically turned Eugen into a weak Freyna, you know. Eugen's having an identity crisis. He don't know if he's healing or poisoning people. So, hey, wasn't there a movie about the poisoner? Anyway, stimulant spray. Stimulant spray. Allies receive healing proportional to the number of times that they were hit. That seems cool, but it don't last long enough. And I don't think many people know like what's happening when it's getting done. Like it just, the duration on it needs to be baseline 60 seconds. Fights happen, so like put the duration at 30 seconds and I'll buff it to an extra 100%, close to 100%, almost getting up to 60 seconds with mods and modules and stuff. It just don't last long enough in order for you to feel the effects, right? That's funny in a whole nother way, but yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad. It needed to what also I would think it needed to do. Sorry, I went on this Eugen rant, but the stimulant spray should give me more buffs. You're not keeping up with the Joneses here when you're playing Eugen. It needs to give me defense, an extra 30%, 40% defense, right? It needs to give me attribute resistance. It needs to clear my debuffs or something when the skill expires on me. It needs to do what it already does. It needs to do more. He's supposed to be this big healer. He ain't healing nothing. He's good for quick pickups. That's all he's really good for. Anyway, then we have the very the one skill that I've seen more Eugens mess up than anything, which is the hyper reactive healing ground. The only reason people mess this up is because I want to say that he has this one skill on him called, it's a Transcendent mod. What is it called? I have to actually switch to Eugen to see what this Transcendent mod is. I haven't clicked on this character in God knows how long. And let's see. Let's go to his Transcendence. We're going to look at it real quick, people. We're going to see it. Duty and Sacrifice. Okay. Duty and Sacrifice. Duty and Sacrifice does this weird thing where it completely changes the way that that the skill 4 is used. You end up using skill 4 like you would think it being used. It does this burst healing. It does bow. It just everybody heals. When you don't got Duty and Sacrifice on, you actually have to re-push that button and use the actual skill, and then it does like a whole beam me up Scotty type of deal. Duty and Sacrifice uses the skill how it's supposed to be used. It just pow, everyone heals like a burst healing. So his passive skill is good for him, but it's garbage overall. Slightly reduces the time it takes to rescue allies. That's cool, bro. But if someone's went down that much, they probably shouldn't be. They probably shouldn't be in. They probably shouldn't be in that mission. Now, the additional prescription increase max HP increase by 120%. That needs to be more. I just picked you up off the battlefield. You ain't supposed to be there. You need a 300% HP increase, or you need 120% HP increase, or then that could be buffed by mods or something specific to Eugen. I don't know. And the duration of that needs to be 30 seconds or 60 seconds after I pick you up, because you're just gonna go down again. You need attribute resistance. You need defense resistance. I've picked you up once. Now I'm gonna put you on the level that you're kind of supposed to be, just so you can stop going down, so I have enough time to heal the rest of the team, kind of deal. If I had this drone that would heal people, again, I'm on this whole Eugen rant. If I was to do the drone to heal people, that needs to do more. It needs to give defense. It needs to give attribute resistance defense. Let's get back to the patch notes. I went on this Eugen rant for way too long. Maybe someone can comment and clip the whole Eugen rant out in the comments section for timestamps. But anyway, Inez got a debuff, but she's still good. Keelan got a bunch of numbers increase, but he still sucks. Ajax, man, Ajax got a big buff. Ajax is still good. I really got to play this character more. I really like his whole kit. But anyway, if you like Ajax, anyway, pause on the screen, look at it. He got some good buffs here, man. This is nice. Kyle got some big buffs. All Kyle fans rejoice out there. All three of you, enjoy it. You're coming up in the world. I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait for Kyle to be good again. His character looks really cool. I like his whole interaction in the game. Bunny got Thriller Bomb. I like the Thriller Bomb got buffed and max power. I feel like I want to use max power, but it just didn't do it did middling damage. Hopefully this is better now. Throw Bomb, always use that. I thought it did okay damage, but now it's going to do good damage, so that's fair. I like that. Glay, life sphere generation condition has changed. When Glay defeats an enemy, when Glay or allies defeats an enemy, add a limit to 10 spheres on the ground. So now, because people kill enemies so fast, Glay doesn't get a chance to generate her own life balls, her life spheres. This is big. This is huge. This is going to go well with making Glay an actual AoE damage dealer. For the death that's going around her, she can explode those life spheres. Maybe change the Sanguine Alchemy to Blood and Iron. I think that's what it does. I don't remember. But yeah, very good here. Very, very good here. Inez can no longer shoot through walls. That's like the biggest thing here. So again, I went on a big huge tangent at the end, but that's going to do it for here. We're going to be talking about some of the other things in other videos with other descendants and other modules, right? So because that's how YouTube videos work. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and found it interesting here. And it's different than your typical patch notes reading. We talk about some things, we go over there. I got the stuff on screen. The link for the Descendants patch notes will be in the description box if you want to look at it yourself and read it over. I like having more of a discussion about these things instead of regurgitating everything else that all the other YouTubers do. So I'm trying to break the formula a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and enjoy more videos like this. Like, share, and subscribe. Show this to your friends. And until next time, get in where you fit in. I'll see you in the next one.